Hey guys, welcome back. You want to see this neat little trick where I can make something disappear and then reappear in ActivInspire? Check it out. Let's go. So as the district is transitioning from the smart boards to the Promethean boards, that also means we're going to be transitioning from Smart Notebook to ActivInspire. And although they may act in similar fashions, a lot of the tools that we are used to using in Smart Notebook just look or may be in a different place or called something different in ActivInspire. So this little trick that I'd like to show you today, maybe you're doing a close read and you want to cover something up as people are reading it, or however a close read works, or maybe you want to cover up the answers as you're going over them in class, and then as you go over them you can click to see the solution. This neat little trick will help you. Okay, so how do I do it? The trick will work whether you're starting with a blank canvas or whether you import a PDF. For this instance, I'm going to show you how to import a PDF. So I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Import, and then I'm going to select PDF. And then I'm going to find where the PDF is located on my device. And I'm going to choose the Chromebook self-help one, import it. I make sure my settings are what I want, and I click Import. This brings the PDF directly into ActivInspire. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab a shape, and I like the rounded rectangle, and I just draw a rounded rectangle wherever I want on the page. Once I have my rounded rectangle drawn, I come over here to the browser menus, okay, and across the top here we have different options, but the one I'm interested in is the object browser, and that makes sense. I just drew an object, I drew a rounded rectangle. Here's where I can go to find it, and that is called Shape 1. And I'm going to click on these three vertical dots, and I'm going to select Action Browser. Now on Action Browser, you have a ton of different actions you can do when you click on an object, and I'm going to scroll down and find the word Hidden. I'm going to click on Hidden, I'm going to click Apply, then I'm going to come over here, I'm going to grab my selector tool, I'm going to make sure that that is toggled off, and now you'll notice below my mouse or below my arrow is a blue little play button. Now what that means is when I click on it, it disappears. If I click again, it's going to reappear. Now right now I can move this, which I might not want on my worksheet or my PDF, so I'm going to lock it. And now when I go to move it, I can't. All I can do is click on it and it'll stay right in place. Now you may have noticed up here in the top right hand corner I have a blue snowflake and a red snowflake. The red is when you're in design mode and the blue is going to be when you're in present mode, okay? So I want to make sure this is in red. I'm going to right click, select property browser, and over here on the left I can now change the color. Any of these preset colors, I got a little wheel, or I like the eyedrop tool because I like to keep things consistent. So I'm going to grab this blue off my worksheet and make that the same color. And you can also change the color of the outline if you want. I like the green, so I'm going to go with the green. And now there's my blue box outlined in green. I come back to the design, or the snowflake design, make sure that's blue. And now I have my blue arrow back where I can click and it will disappear. Click, it will reappear. It's locked, I can't drag it. All right. Hopefully this helps. If you got any questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out. All right. Have a good day. See you next week.